All right, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? See who we got on here real quick. Mr. Terry Landry, Heidi Clark, Crappie Express. Happy birthday. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, so today I went fishing. I wore my Depends. I figured it's kind of like a training bra, get used to it for now. And I'm getting old. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it, bud. Let's see. Heidi Clark says happy birthday. Thank you. Irene, how you doing? Mark Williams, Larry McBride from Bull Shoals. Good to see you. Slab Buster, thank you, sir, for the happy birthday wish. I just need to start clicking on y'all. Irene says happy birthday again. Sid Lewis, how you doing, sir? Let's see. Uncle Bill's Crappie Adventures, how you doing? Or Attitude, excuse me. How you doing? Paul catches them all. Hey, buddy, good to see you on here, brother. Travis, hey, man, how you doing? Crappie are elusive. They are. Yeah, we'll talk about that after a while. I got a couple special guests on tonight. And then if we're still in the mood to talk afterward, I'll tell you about my fishing today. It's not been real good. Started out good, but yeah, these little cold fronts we had were not all that great. So what's up, Misty Martin? How you doing? Good to have you on from the Crappie Cove. That's the lady that makes everything happen there at Crappie Cove. I'm not going to say, I was going to say Blake's just a name. I won't say that. But good to have you on here, Misty. So she, whenever you order something, she makes sure it's shipped. Miss JT's All Outdoors. How are you doing? So, yes, Mark, I will send you that picture. I just got to get it. I can't find one. So, all right, guys, I got two special guests on here tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the ACC tournament going on. And so one of these guys, I don't know if you probably see him on videos periodically when he's advertising his channel, or not his channel, but his stuff. And that's Mr. Andy Lehman. Let me bring him on here. How you doing, Andy?
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
There we go. Hey, if y'all have any questions, you can throw them out, but let's wait till we get a couple things talked about. If you have a problem with ACC, don't put it on here now. Yeah. I'm joking, Andy. Okay, and the other person, I think you guys all know him, and I can see him showing off in the background there, but I'm just playing. Mr. Matt Xenos.
Showing off with what? This nice ACC? Heck yeah, I'm showing it off. That's the best in the business, baby. What are you talking about?
Hey, dude, show us that jersey real quick.
Oh, you like that? That's my new Crappie Cove jersey. Look at there. The ACC on the bottom there. The Crappie Cove. Got the name up there. Supporting.
Looks
good. We're in the tournament.
Hey.
I'm excited.
Got to support those that support us, right?
That's right. See a couple new people. Jerry Ward, how you doing? From South Carolina. Mark Brown, how you doing? So, hey, let's talk about real quick this Crappie tournament. Let me get rid of this on the screen. And then we'll go back and see some of the comments here. But so we got a tournament this weekend. And
next week.
No, the coming weekend, excuse me. Not this weekend, but the following. This weekend is Easter, right after that. And it's an ACC Crappie tournament. Andy, tell us something.
Yes, we're really excited about this. It's a different format. And, Matt kind of came up with it, and it's something I used to fish like big bass bashes, and they're a lot of fun because you don't have to be a great tournament angler. Anybody can go win it. Anybody can go have fun. It's only $100 a boat, and there's 8 weigh-ins, so there's a weigh-in every hour. You can literally come sign up, fish 1 hour, win $600 and go home. You don't have to fish all day. You know, you can weigh in every hour. You've got 8 chances to win. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's only $100 a boat. We're letting kayaks in. We talked about that today. We've had some people ask about kayaks, and we're like, hey, why not? You know, we like kayakers. You know, we've got a couple on the pro staff, and these rods work good in kayaks. We made the 5.6, 6, 6.6, 7.6 that are great for kayak fishing. So there's going to be a barbecue Friday night. It's just going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited about it. And here's the thing. You do not have to own an ACC Crappie Sticks to fish this tournament. It will be well worth it for you with all the contingency money to have one and fish with it as opposed to not, but you do not have to. This is an open tournament. We want bodies fishing this tournament. We want to have the more people, the more fun, the more kids, the more kayaks, and just get together and have fun is what we want to do. That's why we're keeping the price low, and we're excited about it, guys. So Matt's got some more details on it. I don't have a lot of details in front of me. I know you call Crappie Cove to register. We've got the number. They'll put it on the link. I know they've got it written down in front of them right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the ticker real quick. I think I've got it here.
Yeah. And that's how you register. So,
but I'll put it up there in just a second. Give me, you go ahead and talk for a minute, anything else. Let me get the number to Crappie Cove. I'll put it up there.
So Matt, why are you so excited about this format? Man, I love this format for so many reasons. First off, let me say happy birthday, Chris. Chris, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
You look a lot older than you are, and I appreciate that because you make me and Andy look younger.
Yeah.
So
he's really 19 years old.
Yeah. 19 going on 84.
Happy birthday, buddy. I forgot. I didn't tell you happy birthday.
That's okay. You're fine. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But so yeah, now that we've established that you're old, let me talk a little bit about why I love this format, because I've been running tournaments now for going on 8 years. I've been directing tournaments myself for going on 8 years, and I've heard the same thing over and over from guys that love to crappie fish but just don't want to participate in a tournament where they have to go catch 7 of the biggest fish, stand up on a stage, weigh in with everybody out there watching, on looking, and rather win or get beat. And that's it. That's the only chance you get. You get one chance at the end of a regular tournament to win or lose. Well, with this event, you've got essentially 9 chances to win. There is no standing on the stage in front of people. There is none of that. You go, you fish, you have fun, you come back, and you weigh your fish each hour. You have optional weigh-ins. If you catch a big fish, you bring it up there, you weigh it in for that hour, and you leave. You go fishing again. So you've got an opportunity to win 8 different times throughout the day, plus the grand prize.
Sweet.
It's just going to be amazing. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be, so different than your average crappie tournament, and it's just going to allow people a lot less stressful event to come and participate in and get their feet wet with crappie fishing and tournament fishing.
Heck yeah. I've never done one like this before. I've heard about them, but never done it. I'm pretty excited. And this gives people like me a chance to win. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Andy, are you fishing?
Of course I am. I asked Matt, I said, I can come help. And he said, I don't need help. I want bodies. I want people fishing. And when we had that tournament in Texas, I know what he's saying. Your pro staff and your buddies want to hang out. And I wanted people in the boat, go. The more boats, the better. The more bodies, the better. So
yeah,
I'm going to be there with my wife and Hank the Tank in my new boat. So yeah, I'm ready. We're going to get down there a couple of days before, hang out, talk to people, take some pictures, and hang out. Go out to dinner every night. So
that sounds good. I'll be there on Tuesday night. So Keith Acker will be there Tuesday night. I think Flopping Crappie is going to get there on Monday, I believe, from what I heard. So anyway, he's going to get there pretty early. Yeah, it should be a good time. I'm excited. It's going to be a good time to hang out, see everybody, and enjoy life.
I hope the weather holds. That's what we talked about earlier. We're like, all right, Matt, what kind of weather? We need it to be 72, partly cloudy, 5 mile per hour southwest breeze. So,
Yeah.
Basically, what I was told was, since I'm the tournament director, it is my responsibility to be the weatherman too. Is what I was told. And if it's not good weather, it's my fault. Is what I was told.
Talk to some people. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and we are talk about the rods real quick. We're out of stock on a lot that everybody knows. No shocker. We've got some coming, I think, this week. Not a lot. We had some air shipped ahead of the big order to get them here quicker. And we're going to take some. I'm going to ship some to Blake. So if anybody wants to buy rods for this tournament, you're going to have a chance. You can go to Gunny's or Crappie Cove at Gunny's. You can go to the website. You can buy them, and you can buy them there at the store before the tournament. So I'm going to try to send him some shorter ones for dock shooting, casting, jigging, stuff like that. So
hold on now. Don't be sending rods in for people to be dock shooting before the tournament. Okay, we can't be giving that away before the tournament, Andy.
Hey, I've got 9 of them that I'll sell for $10 above cost. I'm joking.
Of course.
Bring a good time. Will they be under the docks there this time of year? What do you think will be? I'm from out of town. I have no idea what to do at that lake.
So look, here's another beauty of this tournament is I don't mind talking about it because I've been telling people, especially people that don't want to tournament fish all the time, that just want to have something fun to do. You're not fishing against, they're not fishing against me every hour. Andy, they're not fishing against you every hour. Chris, they're not fishing against you every hour because nobody's going to be able to weigh in every hour. It's going to be almost impossible. Watts Bar is so big, so vast. There's going to be people going all over the place. It's going to be very tough to weigh a large fish every single hour, right? So they're not fishing against everybody. And I don't mind talking about the tournament. To answer your question, Andy, there'll be fish everywhere on Watts Bar 2 weeks. I mean, they're going to be on docks. They're going to be on brush. They're going to be on stumps. They're going to be shallow. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. There's going to be trolling fish out there to be had. There's going to be open water fish to be caught. They're going to be literally everywhere because it is going to get really good. The water temps are approaching the right temperatures for the spawn to kick off here. They're going to be right mid-swing. So it's going to be really fun.
Hey, do y'all have a law against electric fishing? Like where you drop wires down and
yeah, that's in the rule book.
Oh, that's in the rule book. Yeah, you can't do that, Chris.
Oh, too small. He'll come back. Yeah. All right.
It's going to answer your question, Andy. To answer that question, docks are going to be hot, and there'll be fish on every piece of wood that you can find. I mean, it's going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. Do we need to bring minnows?
Spring of the year, I don't use minnows unless I take my kids fishing. Yeah. So I am an artificial bait guy, and I've committed to that, and I have for years. But I do fish with minnows when I take my kids. It's just a great way to get kids on fish quickly. And they don't have to learn. You don't have to teach them when they're young to work a jig, right?
Yeah.
But you'll be able to catch fish on everything that you put in front of them because, I mean, again, it's going to be mid-swing spawn, and it's going to be on. It's going to be one of those situations where they're on a seafood diet. If they see it, they're going to eat it.
That works.
Yeah.
Hey, let me jump in real quick. Steven Webb, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Awesome show, guys. Love my ACC rods. Thanks, Andy, for making the perfect crappie rod. You got to like that.
I don't know if it's perfect, but we're trying.
There you go. And you're always making changes, so that's cool.
We've got some new ones on the horizon. We're working on samples right now, some 5.6, 6, and 6.6. Tennessee handle. So no real seat. So when you're holding that handle, you're not holding threads, you're not holding plastic, you're holding cork or super grip. So we're going to do a cork and super grip samples. We're going to see how they work. And if anybody's ever held a Tennessee handle, it's tough to go back to, because when you hold it by the reel, and then with Tennessee handle, you're holding the cork or the super grip. So it's a lot more comfortable. And Blake's watching and smiling right now. I bet he's very
Not only
excited.
Blake.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're excited about that. I need to do a 9-footer. Ken, if you're listening, I've been listening to you, buddy. Just forgot about it for a while. But we get a lot of questions about a 9-foot rod. And Indiana and Ohio, guys that cast and twitch a cork a lot, want a 9-foot rod. So we can't come out with everything every year, you know. So we've got to pick and choose and add to it as we go. Because if you add too many, you know, the quality goes down. We get samples in that take a long time to build, and I don't get one made. I'll get 20 or 30 of each one made, send it out to 20 guys, wait for feedback. I'll go fishing with it for a couple of weeks. I'll try to break it. We try to tear them up. I'll tell everybody, guys, here's these rods. Don't baby them. And then, you know, we'll go from there. So we take a while when we bring a new rod to the market.
Well, if you need a Texas person to try it, let me know.
Texas tester and a Tennessee tester.
That's
Texas and Tennessee right here.
I was about to say, hold on a minute, Chris, because if we're going to put a Tennessee handle on a rod,
hey, this is my live show, buddy.
That's
my live
this way.
He can call it. He's going to call it a Texas handle.
Yeah.
It's the new Texas handle by ACC. There we go.
Yeah, if the handle looked like this.
With the horns.
Yeah.
It's more like that. I can't get in there. That might be
big rod.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Real quick, anything else on the tournament that you guys got to throw in that you need to talk about? Or
today we figured that it's what did we say?
Hey, real quick, hold on, Stephen Webb. Thank you so much, brother. I don't know if I said that or not, but thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you your donation there. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Andy. I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem. So what did we say? Per hour, it's going to be $400, and then if you're using ACC, an extra $250. So it's definitely worth to be using an ACC. It's not like $10 and we're doing that every hour. So, and then we're putting in $1,500 towards the grand prize if you're using an ACC crappie stick. So you don't have to use an ACC crappie stick to fish this, but you're kind of silly not to because the money is definitely worth it. So, but you definitely don't have to. So don't feel like, you know, nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to, you know, shame you or laugh at you or make fun of you. We don't care what you use. There's a lot of good rods out there. Come out and have fun, everybody. We welcome everybody. You're just going to make a little bit more if you use an ACC rod. That's it.
And that's something new because the last one we did at Lake Fork, you had to use an ACC rod. Yeah. And so that we kind of limited people. So that's a good way of doing that.
We decided we want everybody. We don't care. And you know, we're all crappie fishermen, and let's all get together and have fun. That's what it's all about. I don't care what kind of rod they're using at all.
Okay,
awesome. Matt, you got anything else?
Yeah. So real quick, let's talk a little bit about the. Of course, like Andy said, there'll be a barbecue Friday night. That will be at Tom Fuller Memorial Park on Watts Bar Lake. And then the launch and weigh-in site for the tournament is also at Tom Fuller Memorial Park. And the awards will be at Tom Fuller Memorial Park. So there will be a pre-tournament meeting at 6:45. Everyone has to be at the event at the ramp, checked in that morning by 6:15. 6:45 meeting. Everybody can leave by boat or by trailer. You will be allowed to trailer in this event, so you don't have to go from Tom Fuller Memorial Park, but you have to stay on Watts Bar Lake. Then you can trailer your fish back. You have to bring your boat back and your partner back if you trailer to weigh a fish. But everything comes back to Tom Fuller to weigh in. And then 7:30 to 8:30 is your first hour. And then every hour after that through 3:30. 3:30, you stop fishing. You've got till 4:30 to be back for awards. Awards will be at 4:30. Andy, is it okay if we give away a little bit of the increase? Can we talk about the increase for the grand prize?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Said yes.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so the grand prize from ACC is $1,500 if you're using an ACC rod. But if you're not using an ACC rod, the grand prize amount before the contingency is $1,000. So if you get the biggest fish for the day for the entire tournament and you're using an ACC rod, you win $2,500, guys, for one fish. Plus the $650 from where you won that hour. So now you're up to, I'm not good with math, but $3,150 for one fish for a $100 entry fee. Come on, really? I mean, I give $100 for a 1 out of 8 chance to win $3,150. That's pretty good for crappie.
I used to fish these bass ones on Lake of the Ozarks, and I never fished that lake. We'd catch a 3-pound bass and go win $600. So that, it paid for your trip. Back then, it paid for your trip. So, I mean, we know how the Crappie Masters and ACT, the competition with those guys is so stout. We know that. If you don't live it and breathe it and have the time to travel and do it, you're donating. But with this tournament, it's just going to be fun. So bring the wife, bring the kids, bring a kid from down the road that's never fished a tournament. $100, come eat with us, come weigh in. You might win your money back, on a 1.25 pound fish, 1.5 pound fish that no one else weighs in that hour. You don't know. So it's just a lot of fun. You don't have to be the best tournament guy, put the, the chess game together and win, an 8-hour deal, like you said. So I just think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, the guy that has absolutely no time to pre-fish, that works 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, like I do, you have every opportunity to go out there, fish your same brush piles that you fish every other weekend when you get to go fish, and you have the exact same opportunity to catch one big fish and win as anybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes one. So that's what's so great about this event is, like Andy said, you don't have to have all the pieces fall in the right place. You don't have to have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D to get a 7-fish limit that's 14 pounds. You need one bite. You need one fish. That's it. Now, I think we should say that if you catch 8 3-pounders, you can win all 8 hours.
Yep.
I mean, if you go out there and catch 8 3-pound fish and you win all 8 hours, congratulations, you the man. You there's no limit on what you can win. That's another great thing about this.
That's a good point.
You don't ever know. I mean, there could be a guy fish a brush pile in front of the launch site and catch 8 2.5-pound fish off one brush pile and win all 8 hours. I mean,
yeah,
it's
lost. I will not be trailering. I will be taking off from there, marking that on my hummingbird.
Following your trail.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too far.
Not either. We're all going to be fishing right around that area.
I'd never make it back off driving around looking for boat ramps.
Yeah. There's several on that lake. That's our strategy. Our strategy is to get you lost, Andy.
There we go.
Brother, I've been on Watts Bar twice now, and I launched from the same place. But no, I didn't. I did do 2 different spots. One with you, and then you and Blake, and then one with just Blake. But they were pretty much all in the same area. So that's a pretty long ways away from where this boat ramp is. So I don't think I'll be going that direction. I do have some points marked on there. They're Blake's points, but I don't think he'll mind. But I'm not going there because I think it would take an hour to get there.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Sarge, I want to touch on a comment from Slapbuster. Slapbuster says you got to have live scope nowadays to fish a tourney. Yeah, there you go. Not this tourney. Not this tourney. Because I would agree with Slab Buster. If you're fishing 7 fish, have to have the 7 biggest fish. Yes, I would agree. Live scope, it's hard to win without now, today. But with this tournament, you need 1 bite.
Yep.
It's just as easy as that guy that's throwing a slip floating a minnow to go to one of his brush piles and throw out there and catch a 2.5 pound fish, bring it in and weigh it. I mean, you need 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think live scope it
definitely
is
helps.
live scope going to help guys catch fish faster in this tournament? Sure. But this is luck. This is not going to be have to have live scope, because another thing I'll say is I may catch a 2.5 pound fish and weigh it the first hour that somebody caught a 3 pounder and I get beat. And then the second hour, it may only take 1.5 pounds to win it.
Yeah, because that 2.5 pounder, he's done. You don't get to weigh.
You're done.
You don't get to build.
You don't get to build. Your fish do not carry over.
Yeah,
they don't carry over. So
it's 8 tournaments.
It's 8 tournaments.
Good way to look at it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a good question. Is there a 2-person per boat limit, or 2 adults and a child?
2 adults and a child. Under the age of 16.
Okay.
Has to be a dependent child from one of the guys in the boat under the age of 16.
Okay. I would have not been able to answer that one. So thank you, Jared, for asking that question.
The goal is to get kids involved in fishing. And, if somebody wants to bring their child with them, I'm all for it. And I know you guys would be too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to remember to bring some kids rods and give away, and some hats and stuff.
How about you say you're trying to remember to bring some kids?
Yeah. I don't have any anymore. Mine are old.
And the law showed up, and Andy went bye-bye. And
here's a question: where's the tournament? It's going to be at Watts Bar Lake in Tennessee, which is right outside of Knoxville. I think it was Rockwood. Yeah, Rockwood, Tennessee. So I think was it north of Knoxville?
It's
or northeast.
It's west of Knoxville.
West, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
West
to me, it looks.
the hotel, the Holiday Inn in Harriman, right?
Yes.
They've got a block. You can stay anywhere, but Blake got a discount with so many rooms at the Holiday Inn Express in Harriman, Tennessee.
Yes.
So you can call them and say, "Hey, we're fishing with the ACC Crappie Cove tournament," and you get a discount. I can't remember what it is, but it's substantial. I don't know either. I'm staying across the street because I'm taking Hank, and they were not. Holiday Inn didn't have pet friendly, so this will be fun. This will be the first time we ever traveled with a dog. I think he's gonna like it because he loves to fish. So
that's funny. All right. Hey, let me look through here real quick. See if there's anything. Yes, Misty. That's a good thing. Out-of-state anglers required to have a license. That is correct.
Yes.
With any state, you do need to have a license, but you can. If I remember right, I think you get a. Can't remember if it's a 3-day or a 7-day. It's very cheap. 3-day. Okay. I bought them. Well, actually, last year I went ahead and bought a whole year because I was going back to real quick. But yeah, you can get them for very inexpensive. I want to say it's under $30. I don't remember exactly, but I'm glad you said that, Misty, because I got to buy one. Wait, maybe I have one. I don't know. I got to look. Anyway, good question.
You can get them anywhere. Crappie Cove will have them. You can get them on. I bought them online on the way to the lake before because I forgot. Been on my phone, sitting in the passenger seat, going, buying my license. We're almost there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this comment up, even though I just lost respect for this guy. But let's see. I was gonna fish a tournament, but I already beat these two guys, these two great fishermen in a tournament.
Oh man, what's happening, buddy?
He says that as he tells people he's not coming.
Yeah. All talk.
How you doing,
Yeah,
Ken?
yeah.
Hey, Ken, did you hear that 9-foot rod comment?
He probably did. I think he just got on.
Okay, well, he
Tell
heard
him
it now.
again.
I'm working on it, buddy. I need to call you tomorrow. Need some feedback.
I'm not gonna call him. I'm not gonna call him scared, guys. I'm just gonna say
he's afraid to come.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna use the word scared. I'm just gonna say, welcome, Ken. Hello, sir. How are you tonight?
Hey, Andy, I'm going to ask you this question. This is off the subject, but you kind of touched on it earlier. You got any ideas when your rods are going to be put back in? There was a comment up there about somebody needed to buy one. He broke his regular rod, and he wants an ACC 10-foot super grip. Any idea when they're going to be in stock? Rough estimate?
The air shipment, they're supposed to be here this week. And guys, when we talk about this stuff, it's tough. Sometimes it's late, ports are slow, COVID, yay. Everything's slowed down, but we think there's supposed to be some this week. We're going to get them online as quick as we can. We're only getting like 2,500 rods with this air shipment, so they're not going to last too long. But and we're going to try to get some to Blake, but and some other stores too. But hope this week or next, hopefully. That's what our fingers are crossed, and that's what they're telling us. So
sorry to put you on a spot like that.
No. Just don't get mad at me when they're not here because it's out of my control.
How many angry phone calls do you get?
Oh man, emails. Yeah.
Hey, Misty, if you're still on, let us know what you have in stock. I know Misty had some, so if y'all look at the bottom there, you can go to crappiecove.com, use the code of SLEEP10, and get a 10% discount. So you can buy them straight through there. I know she had a couple of the longer rods the other day. Their website's active. You can use it. You can use that code on the website. I'm sorry, I got a gnat or something in here. Use that code on the website. So definitely check that out because they very well may have what you need. And if she's still on, maybe she can tell us what she has in stock. So anyway, thank you, Andy, for answering that. Let me get rid of that. How you doing, Frank McKinney? Frank McKinney, good to see you on here.
What's up, Frank? I guarantee you, he's like, if Crappie Cove's getting rods, I'm getting rods.
Good comment by.
Yes, it is, buddy. Yes, it is. Definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
First time you go to the website, this thing will pop up 10% off first time buyer. Sign up for the newsletter. Guys, we don't spam you. People are like, do you sell it to other companies? I don't know how to do that, so no. We are giving fishing reports, good articles, updates on when rods come in, discount codes. We're not going to hit you 3 times a day with a bunch of junk. This is going to be information that you're actually going to like to ingest, videos on how to and articles and blog posts. So yes, good point, Ken. Just sign up for the newsletter, and when rods come in, when shirts and hats come in, and tournaments like this happen, we like to keep people notified. So it's a valuable tool.
There we go, Misty.
There you go, Misty.
Commented in there. So Making Waves TV says, sorry I'm late. We need to have an ACC tournament down south, maybe in Grenada.
That would be we've been talking about that on Grenada. And, a lot of these lakes, we were talking about it I got a couple of buddies that guide over there on Grenada, and I've heard this for years. They're like, everybody wants to go in the spring. when they're fat, but they're like, guys, this is the toughest time. They said May and June, those big fish pull out on a ledge. They're stable. They're there every day. They're not scattered. They're not laying eggs. They're not spawning. They're coming out there and they're feeding and they're stacking up on drops and channels. And that's where they're at today. That's where they'll be tomorrow and the next day. The lake's not flooded, so it's a more simple pattern, which is probably like that in all the lakes. The spawn is so popular. And then people go put it up. It's like, man, you're missing the best. Post spawn is those fish are ready to eat again. They're going back to brush piles. They're going back to ledges. So yeah, we need to definitely do one on Grenada one of these days for sure.
Yeah,
good idea.
One of these big fish tournaments would be fun on Grenada.
It would. It would be real fun after seeing those. What was the crappie master weights?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness.
Definitely.
SK, yes, you can. You just got to drive to Tennessee, brother, man. So put it in put your time off for next week. Not this Saturday, but the following, April 10th. We'd love to have you out there. And you can win some money. You can win all your gas money back. I'll promise you. The way you fish. There's another one.
Chris, sorry, I apologize.
No.
SK, if you want all the information, buddy, shoot me your information. Shoot me a phone number to my email. It's info@wiredforcrappie. Over here. info@wiredforcrappie.com. Shoot me your phone number and let me call you and get you all the information, hooked up with the people to get you registered and all that good stuff. And we'd love to have you. Love to have you.
Yeah. And if you didn't write that down, let me know and I'll send you the number, SK.
And here's the number for Crappie Cove. I'll say it and you can pause it, rewind it, go back. Make sure I get this right. 865-233-3471. There we go. Perfect. It's up. So there we go.
Yeah. Watts Bar Lake, SK. SK asked what lake. It's on Watts Bar Lake in southeast Tennessee.
A big, beautiful monster of a lake that is going to be so much fun. I don't even care about the tournament. I'm going to be there for 3 days just exploring and riding around and looking at houses and docks and the scenery, just beautiful. It's some of these lakes are not very picturesque. They got big fish in them, but they're this is a beautiful lake. It's fun. There's pockets you can go get lost in. The pockets have pockets.
Yeah.
So it's a big beautiful lake.
I mean, I've got no idea how I'm going to fish that lake. I really don't.
With an ACC crappie stick.
With an ACC crappie stick.
You're going to find a little area and you're going to go.
I'll start with the 12 foot, then work to 11, then 10, 8, because we don't have a 9, but I'll work to 8.
I'll give a little bit of advice to everybody, okay? Is that okay? Can I give some advice for those that are fishing the tournament?
Have at it, brother.
So Watts Bar is absolutely full of docks. It is absolutely full of structure. It's not hard to get in the creeks and find structure, guys. If you take your Navionics, take your lake maps, follow your creek channels, run your ledges, your river ledges, you will find structure. It's there. It's in every creek channel, every river channel. You will find it. Look at your depths, put the spawn together. You'll do well. I mean, that's all you have to do. It's that simple. It really is. Watts Bar is a great lake. It's full of fish, and it's full of brush, man-made and natural.
Good.
So there you go.
Sounds fun. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, guys.
Heck yeah, man. For sure. Real quick, Dave Davis, do you ever come up to the Carolinas and fish Lake Wiley, South Carolina? Matt probably does. Have you fished that one?
I'm sorry, what lake?
Lake Wiley?
Yes. And High Rock as well.
Oh, and I forgot to read.
Yeah, I have. And very, very, very good lakes, full of fish. I will say High Rock Real quick story. Went down there, fished 4 days, boated over 200 fish every day. Boated 200, over 200 every day on High Rock.
That's
That
no
was
fun.
that was from the first day we got there, never being there, to the last day we left and didn't want to leave because and there's no limit on High Rock. There's no limit, no creel, no size, nothing. There's so many fish in High Rock Lake that they basically beg crappie fishermen to take them out because it just stunts them.
Wow. Now, were they big fish or mat fish?
Well, if they were crisp fish, they'd be non-existent. But there was good fish. I mean, we did not catch a whole bunch of 14 to 16 inch fish, but we caught plenty of 10 to 14 inch fish. I mean, it was ridiculous.
We need to go up there one time and fish it. Make a trip up there.
Dock shooting in East Tennessee, you have to shoot under the dock. Dock shooting on High Rock Lake, you just throw around it. I mean, seriously.
That's my kind of lake.
So many fish under each dock that they can't all fit underneath it, and they're just all out around it. It's ridiculous.
It's like playing basketball, and you don't really have to get it in the hoop. You just get close and it counts.
It's like it's playing basketball, and if you hit the backboard, you get 2 points.
There you go. Yeah.
You've been with me when I was dock shooting. That's my kind of lake.
That'd be fun to take kids on.
I've got about a 40-foot radius. It's going to go this way or that way. It's not usually going to go in the middle when I dock shoot. So, cool. All right, guys. Real quick, anything else y'all want to say? I got a question for Andy in a minute, but a question that a lot of people have asked, but it's not on the tournament. So anything else y'all want to say on this?
I think we got it.
I'm good. Does anybody have any questions about the tournament?
Yeah, if y'all have any questions, throw them out there.
One thing I will say that was asked to me is, do you have to fish a certain way? The answer to that's no. You can troll, you can spider rig, you can you can fish however you want to fish. You cannot use more than 8 rods. 8 rods is the max. But you can troll, pull planer boards, spider rig, vertical jig, shoot docks, flip, pitch, however you want to fish.
Anything that's within state law.
I'm sorry?
Anything that's within the state law, right? You can't use more rods in the state that lake allows. Yeah. Anything legal you can do.
That's the beautiful thing about Tennessee. We don't have rod limits. We don't have anything like that. So we do mandate the 8 rods.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah, that's it. No more than 8.
Any more than that, it's not going to be very much fun.
Yeah, a lot of tangles.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. I'll be looking real quick to see if there's any comments. Andy, I'm going to ask you this question, and you can decline if you want to, but there's a lot of people that have wondered how you came up with the ACC. Is that something you feel like telling?
The name, ACC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my guide business when I guided on Wren Lake. It was Andy's Crappie Company.
There you go. So he's not only a crappie. What's that?
So, yeah, I just went with it and called them ACC Crappie Sticks. I could not think of a name. And it's just like, I got some rods. We got to call them something. So there it is. I guess it works. So
it does. I've seen a lot of people saying, "What does ACC mean?" Which you shared with me one time. So I was hoping that that was okay to ask the question.
Oh yeah, definitely. No secrets there.
All right,
pretty cool. I didn't know that.
I mean, you could have called it a charge rod, but you're kind of stuck with ACC now. So
yeah.
All right. I think that's. Oh wait, let's see. Oh, here's a good question for Andy. Do you have any rod sleeves in the future?
We haven't really thought about it. We're trying to concentrate, on making the best rods possible. I know we just bought some from. I can't even think of the name of the company. There's plenty out there, and I don't know. Maybe it's not something we started the rods because we knew we could actually make a better one. And, there's other stuff out there people ask about, and it's like, I don't know if we can make it better. If we can't make something better, then we don't really, talking about reels. We get a lot of people ask about what reels to use, what size, our own reel. But until we can figure out, how to get high quality ones made, and you're not just knocking someone off, then we're not going to do it. But so we knew we could do a better rod, so we did. But rods,
All right.
if enough people ask.
I'm not gonna say it. I can take a poll right now, but I'm not gonna do it. Andy, one more thing. I know you've had jig heads come out. What are some of the other things you're doing besides rods?
Okay, we're almost out of jig heads because we're changing the mold on them. Some of the eyes were falling off. So what we did was we made a new mold, and we inset the eyes into the jig head. So they're going to be down in it. So there's not going to be a lip to the glue, and the coating will stick better. So we're going to wait until we get, again, I'm going to look at these samples. We're going to fish with them. And then we've got soft plastics out. We've got one size out right now called the Club. We don't have it on the website, but we're getting ready to do a big giveaway. It up, put it in the stores, put it on the website. And it's a bigger bait, and we know we're making smaller ones. So we're going to have two bait styles and two sizes of each one, so bigger and smaller. So, the jig heads and the plastics and the rods right now. And then we've got the apparel on the website, the hats and shirts. So, but yeah, the main focus is definitely, rods. And how to stay. This inventory thing we grow so fast. By the time we get the rods, we've grown again so fast that they don't last. And it's just a stressful deal to try to keep these things in stock. I know it seems like we don't know what we're doing, but trust us, we're trying. They come in and they sell twice as fast every single time. We don't just have unlimited money to order $10 million worth of them. So you got to watch your growth. You got to watch your cash flow. There's a lot to it. So We're definitely. No, I will not. Asking for me. I'll have to try to find you one or two. I don't think we can bring them back. Maybe we can make that 9-footer like the red rod, the stout. I like that. Instead of asking for a friend, asking for me. I like that.
Yeah, asking for me.
Hey, real quick, I saw William C. ask, do you have to buy a out-of-state tag? The answer is yes, but an out-of-state license, a 3-day out-of-state license in Tennessee for a non-resident is $20.50. And a 10-day license is $30.50. So depending on, if you're going to come pre-fish for a week, then $30.50 would be your license fee. If you're only going to fish for a couple days before the tournament and then fish the tournament, it's $20.50. So out-of-state license for fishing in Tennessee is cheap.
Yep.
Let's see. John says, I got a hat, shirt, and a sticker. I look like I know what I'm doing when I'm on the lake.
So do I.
I've seen John.
That's all that matters. We look
So
cool.
What's that?
I said, that's all that matters. We look cool and have fun while we're out there. That's 90% of the battle.
Here's a comment in case you hadn't heard it. 9-foot, 1-inch or 1-piece, pretty please. So I don't know if you're, yeah.
It cost me $100 to ship it to you.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Shipping on 1-piece rods is miserable.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think we could do that. it'd probably be $100.
All right, guys. Anything else, y'all? I mean, we're just going to talk for a few minutes, but y'all are welcome to stay or get off or whatever. I appreciate y'all for being on here and talking about this tournament. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time.
Hey, thanks for having me on here. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
You're a good guy, a good friend, and we like to support you and help you out and vice versa. And you too, Matt, we appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody that's watching tonight and every customer that we've ever had. We can't do it without you, can't do it without friends, and can't do it without good people. So thanks, everybody. I'm going to hop off here and call my daughter. So
okay.
thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
let me say this real quick before you leave, Andy. You just said that kind of reminded me. But if you guys don't know, if you didn't watch my video with the tournament in Texas, so ACC made a donation to my nonprofit for Lone Star Warriors Outdoors, helping combat injured veterans with PTSD and suicide prevention. So they're a supporter of the military as well. They're a supporter of every one of you guys fishing. That's that's the reason they get started. So Andy, thank you for that. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, that's why we're doing this tournament. We just want to have fun and just constantly, give back and just do fun stuff and make good content and good fishing rods. Teach kids how to fish.
Sounds good. Well, I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks, and I guess a week and a half.
We'll go eat a ribeye. Maybe Blake can cook some more fillets.
Hey, you know what, Blake? I don't know if he's on, but how about some scallops with it? Maybe surf and turf.
It's probably past my bedtime.
I want those.
We'll see you. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being on.
See you, man.
What are you saying?
Hey, I want those jalapeno popper things. The steak jalapeno. Yo, my gosh.
They were awesome.
Oh my goodness, weren't they? My goodness.
We ate those the next day cold in the boat.
Oh, I know. And I only got them once. I was depressed.
Thank you, Misty. I appreciate it. Misty said this chat was one of my favorites. Good to see professional share. Can't wait till April 10th. I agree with you. Cannot wait. So
what I want to know is, are we placing side bets on this? I mean, like, should we let people get in like the what is that, like the draft the draft thing, the DraftKings and all that stuff? Like, we should get. Can anybody make us an app real quick where they can like place side bets on anglers? That's what I want to know. I mean, can we make this fun for everybody?
Well, it's fun for everybody but me, because whenever that happens, whenever money's involved, I get messed up, dude. I third, fourth, fifth guess myself. So, hey, Doug, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. But we can probably do that. Hey, that's a good thing. Will there be live coverage? I'm glad you said that, but I will probably do one. There will be live coverage of actually, will there, Matt?
So, yes, there will be live coverage. To the extent of that live coverage, I don't know. The tough thing is going to be with live coverage on the lake is you're going to have anglers moving around a lot. Reason being is because if they catch a good fish, they're gone to weigh in. Right. So it could get very difficult for a video boat, if you will, to try to keep on somebody or try to be with somebody for a period of time. So I think what we're going to try to do is do some live from the weigh-in site stuff. You'll see live updates from Crappie Cove. Guys, if you have not liked Crappie Cove on Facebook, go after this live, like Crappie Cove on Facebook, because there will be live leaderboard updates. There will be live winner updates for each hour. There will be all that released on Crappie Cove's Facebook page. Thank you to Misty Martin for that. I don't know if she knows she's doing that yet, but she's doing that. So, ching ching, congratulations, Misty. You tag, you're it. But no, there will be a lot of updates coming. on Crappie Cove's Facebook page the day of the tournament. So yes, there will be some live coverage, but again, to the extent of what that will be, I don't know. I'm sure Chris will go live. I'll go live. Your YouTubers are probably going to go live, so you can keep an eye out on our pages. Asleep at the Reel on Facebook, Wired for Crappie on Facebook. We'll all be doing live stuff for the tournament. I know I will. And Chris, yeah. I'm assuming you will. We've talked about it. That's why I said you would, but
it depends on how my fishing is going. But yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. But look, I'm solely. Everybody who watches knows I fish tournaments in East Tennessee, and I love my tournament fishing. Absolutely love my tournament fishing. But this one's different for me. This one's different. This is something that I feel I can just let loose and fish, right? So, there you go, Missy. You're welcome.
That's okay. I volunteered you too. Don't worry about it.
She'll call me tomorrow. She'll be like, "Stop volunteering me for stuff." But no, Misty's great. Misty's so great. I mean, look, I called Misty. I want everybody to know I called Misty at like 8:45 tonight, and she answered the phone. Now, I called her cell phone. That's how I got her. So let me go ahead and give her cell phone number out real quick. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure, I'll make a banner on that.
I'm just kidding, Misty. I won't do that. But no, Misty's great, guys. She's so attentive, and she's so great to each and every customer, including myself. So, but no, there will be live updates, and there will be a lot of cool things coming out of this event.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
For sure.
Hey, real quick, cover this one more time. Where the tournament be led? And I'm assuming that's where. What you mean by that is where will it be? The launch. I'm assuming the Tom Fuller Park.
Yeah. So, Doug, the tournament is going to be on Watts Bar Lake in East Tennessee. It's Harriman, Rockwood, Tennessee. Watts Bar spans from Kingston, Tennessee to Spring City. So it's very, very large. And the tournament will be launched from, the weigh-in site will be, and the awards and the pre-tournament dinner on Friday night will all be at Tom Fuller Memorial Park. That is in Rockwood, and it is a beautiful ramp. It's got restroom facilities. It's got there's actually security cameras there, so they've got security. There's gazebos. There's picnic tables. You can launch 3 boats at one time. There is 4 docks and a walkway along the water. So it is just an absolute beautiful site to launch this out of. It is going to be very, very fun. And there's going to be a lot of good people there, and Chris. And
all right, so Matt, now
me and Chris, this is how it goes. This is generally how it goes, back and forth. He's going to get. Let me just go ahead and tell everybody real quick. He's going to get on crayons in a minute, and then he's going to get over onto other things. So
I wouldn't even think about crayons actually, but
this is how this is going to go. No, it's Chris and I are great friends, and we've been friends for a while, and I cherish his friendship, and I love giving you a hard time, man, but I'm just kidding you.
Yeah, same.
But it is going to be a really cool event, and it's going to be well run, great people involved. Andy and Blake are salt of the earth; they really are. And as Andy said earlier, this format for the tournament. When I brought this format to them to talk about, they were so open to talk about it, and I appreciate them for that. And for them to jump on board and support the event in the way they have is really cool. I mean, I can't put it into words to be honest. For them to give back into the sport of crappie fishing like they are, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that want it, is what I'm trying to say. That wouldn't give back as much as they are, and they're not going to tell you guys this. They're going to be very modest about it, but everything that's being given away, they're the 2 sole sponsors for this, guys. ACC and Crappie Cove are the two sole sponsors for this event. So everything that's going out is from those two guys. Okay.
Wow.
So, that's awesome.
Yeah,
both, that's awesome.
I agree. Both are great people. So, Misty says, "I love you both. Now behave."
She doesn't know us very well, does she?
She doesn't. She has no idea. Yeah. Let's wait till after the tournament and see if she still loves us. So,
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Hey, Misty, you probably need to fix something. Slabbuster says on Facebook, it says we're always open on Crappie Cove.
They are. CrappieCove.com.
Well, yeah, you're right. The website is.
That's not
he's talking about the store.
It is. It's online.
Oh, well, there you go.
CrappieCove.com is 24/7, baby. You can go to CrappieCove.com and you can order your products anytime you want.
Irene, those two don't know how to behave.
See, Irene knows this.
That's right. The Reef Robber, how you doing from Oregon? Good to have you on here, brother. So, all right, Matt, if you need to run, have at it. I'm just going to we're probably going to be ending here soon, but hey, guys, if y'all want to tell me about your fishing, how's things going, I'll tell you real quick about my day, and then I think we're going to end. So, totally up to you, man, if you want to hang on here, or I guess you're heading out.
Oh, I was raising my hand.
Oh, tell me about your day. Hey, first of all, hold on. What do you think, guys? I got the hats in. So this is the new hat versus the other hat, which is that one. And then I have a white one, which is white back here and blue on the front. So those are the three. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have these things out at the tournament. If anybody is watching, you want to buy one there, you can. And then after that, I'm going to bring them back and put them online. So we'll be able to make more anytime. But I know people have been asking about them. And, well, I got a winner from last week who gets a hat. So you will have your hat. Like the blue and gray, Terry says. All right. Anyway, Matt, tell me about your fishing.
Well, I'm probably going to let you talk fishing, and I'm probably going to run, but I just wanted to say one thing. First and foremost, again, Chris, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I honor and cherish your friendship, and I love what you do. I love how open and forthcoming you are with everybody, and the people that follow you are absolutely awesome people. And the subscribers and the people that are on here are just good for the soul. I'll say that. It's so humbling to be able to do this and be able to see such great people and have them follow you and follow along. And I appreciate you for having me on. It's always, again, a blessing to be able to get on here and do this. So thank you for what you do, and happy birthday to you, my friend. I know we give each other a hard time a lot, but in all honesty, I do cherish your friendship, and I appreciate you being there. As most everybody knows, last week was a whirlwind for me, and you were there for me, even though I was kind of not around for a little while last week. But it was a tough week, and your texts and your calls meant a lot to me, so thank you for that. But now that I'm done being sappy and all that good stuff, I probably am going to sign off. And thank y'all again for everything. Thank y'all for being on Chris's Live and supporting him. It's awesome. So,
well, Matt, thanks for being on tonight and giving us all those details. And what you said about our friendship, I agree. In a brotherly way, I love you, bro.
No doubt.
Really
no doubt. Hey, we're in the military, and in the military, you learn to love your brothers, because that's all you got. So
you're right.
That follows me everywhere I go. People are. I'll tell a very, very quick story with everything that went on last week and losing my pup son. I got an email. You may have seen my post today, Chris, but I got an email. I got an email in my inbox, and one of my subscribers actually donated to Paws in Chicago. Donated in memory of Rusty Xenos, which was my pup son. And that just is, guys, y'all have no idea the amount of hard work and the amount of time that Chris, myself, put into our channels and put into trying to be there for you guys. And to see feedback come in like that, to see somebody that took the time and took their hard-earned money to say, hey, I know you're hurting. I wanted to donate in your dog's name.
Yeah,
man, it's touching, flat out. It's touching. So, anyway, I'm not trying to turn this sappy on you.
No, brother. I'll just say I agree. I'll tell you right now. One of my, and she'll probably get mad at me, but Miss Heidi Clark donated sent me a grave marker for my cat. When
I remember that.
Passed. Yeah. This just we become a family on these channels, and a lot of my subscribers are yours, and vice versa. And this is just a big giant family. So thank y'all for being who you are and for being on here.
Without a doubt. I'd like to say that we keep ourselves moving, pushing forward and doing, but I'll be honest with you, the subscribers are what keep me going forward, pushing me forward. You guys are invaluable to a channel, and I know, Chris, you agree. Ken would agree. Ken, I see him with a heart down there. Ken would agree. The subscribers and the followers and the comments, that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
I'm there for you guys, just like you guys are there for us. So thank y'all for that. And with that, I'm going to let you have it, Chris. I appreciate you again. And I mean everything I said, brother. And I can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. I will not see you every day, but I'll see you.
Yeah. See you in person. We don't see each other in person.
Right.
When I saw you in person the first time, I was like, man, he's really short.
Shut up. Yeah, and I thought, man, he's really fat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so red. I didn't realize that.
Blood pressure, that's what happens.
No,
when you get old, your blood pressure gets messed up.
I fished today. I told him today I fished with a depends on, just kind of like a training bra. I'm just getting ready for the future. Get
used to the feel.
Okay, that's too much. I'm done.
Chris go boo boo.
Oh Lordy,
Chris make a boo boo.
Yeah, nobody was there to change me though. So
oh Lord, so you're set on it.
All right, brother. I appreciate you being on here, man. It was a good time.
This has gone south really quick. All right, I'm out, guys. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Chris, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it, man.
See you, man. All right, bye.
All right, guys. So real quick, let's talk about fishing. Tell me how your fishing is going. We'll just kind of make it quick. I know Irene saying you guys cut it out. So let me hear how your fishing is going, guys. Y'all put it in the comments. What's the spawn doing for you guys? Mine, I'll just tell you, it's been great until today. Today was not good. We had that little cold front come through, and I caught some fish this morning. Made enough for a video, so that will be out. But came in the afternoon. I moved to a different location, and man, it was bad. They would sit there and they would run up and look at my lure and my jig and take off. And I changed jigs, hit about 4 or 5 trees. That happened. Changed jigs, did it again. Changed jig sizes. I went from a 1/8 to a 1/16, and changed colors. I did everything I could and could not catch a fish. It was pretty bad. So that's here in Texas, but I don't know. Let me know how y'all are doing. I just saw a comment I wanted to have on there. And by the way, I'm putting this back up real quick. I didn't have Hook City on tonight. Last year I had my big, I guess you can say, a birthday bash on Facebook. I had Hook City on, and he's one of those guys, man, just an awesome guy. Easy to talk to. He's real. I'm sure every one of y'all are on his channel, but if you haven't checked it out yet, please do. But yeah, he's a good old guy, and what you see on the screen is the exact same thing as he's in person. So love that man too. Thanks for being on, brother. Okay, Reef Robber caught his first lingcod. I have no idea what that is on the ocean Saturday, but congratulations. I'm not a ocean fisherman, but I'll have to look that up because I wish I could say I knew what it was. But congrats. I got a super chat real quick from Hook City TV, buddy. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Fish were on the move today. Large profile jigs were getting all the attention. Really. Caught fish right beside the bank and as deep as 18 foot. Love you, bro. Man, I love you too, brother. Wow. Yeah, so I tried some shallow water fishing. Didn't catch a dang thing, so I went back out to the 10 to 12, actually 12 to 8 foot area and caught a few, but man, I was having a hard time with them today. But man, Ken, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate you for doing that. And thank you, buddy. I love you too, man. I really do. Dale says there's 4 lakes around me. I struggle to focus on one. Man, that's not my problem, unfortunately. Oh man, somebody just asked me something. I wind up going to one lake, and I've got 5 lakes around me. I got more than that, actually. I need to focus on more of those. The problem is trying to get out there early. But yeah, man, you just got to focus. Let's see. I struggle to focus on one. Yeah. Well, and that's probably a good thing because you can go anywhere and catch fish. Where I have a little harder time because I know one lake, I mean, like the back of my hand. I know 2 other lakes, okay. Well, really 3 other lakes, but one of them I don't fish anymore. I got one lake around me that there's a lot of people there. It's I'm not even name the name of it, but people put brush piles in and they think they're theirs, that they belong to them. So I actually had a guy one time I was fishing a brush pile. And he got mad at me, said it was his brush pile, and he drove around me in the boat making waves. And yeah, I had to really hold on my Christianity at that point. But so I just don't fish that lake anymore. So Slab Buster says it took me 4 hours to find them in groups, though, or 4 hours to find them. They were in groups, though. Yeah, see, in mine, the one I caught today was in the afternoon, I found about 10 of them all together. I really think they were spawning. They were 4 feet from the top in 9 foot of water, and I pulled out one male that was blacker than black. He was spawning colors. I mean, he had that tuxedo on big time. I just don't know. I've heard they'll spawn in deeper waters, but I don't know. The 2 I pulled out before him were females for sure, but he may have just been out there. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh man. Will you play us a tune on that guitar before you sign off? Let me see if it's even tuned, dude. I hadn't played this guitar in so long. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. Let's see. Woo, my fingers hurt. Golly. Okay, that's it. My fingers hurt. A little Boston, more than a feeling. We're done. Thank you, Jared, for asking. Yeah, I need to play that thing more often, but I don't. It's become a decoration back there. So I don't even know if y'all can hear that. Hopefully you could. So let's see. Pro-Am. Gibbons Creek Reservoir is on and tends for spawning crappie. Oh, did you? Let me look. Good gosh. Hey, guys, let me just tell you, if y'all sent me, oh, that's where he broke his rod. If y'all sent me a Facebook happy birthday, I probably haven't seen it because I can't figure out how to get backwards. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. There we go. Pro-Am Outdoors. If y'all have not seen his channel, y'all go check it out. Man, he slayed them there. Good job. Sweet. My daughter's calling me. Hold on. Hey, baby.
In case you didn't know this, you're really old today.
Wait, hold on. I'm on my live show, but you need to say that out loud, okay? Give me a second.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Okay, say it again.
In case you didn't know, you're really old today.
That's my daughter. You're disowned. All right. Hey, let me go. I'll call you back. Tell them thank you. I love y'all.
All right, love you.
Bye. Had my grandkids all say happy birthday to me. That's pretty cool. See, Sid Lewis. Big cold front here with 15-mile-an-hour winds after fighting the wind for 5 hours. 3-foot gar and 8-pound catfish. I gave up. blew up the pre-spawn. Dude, that stinks. It's kind of like my little gar I caught the other day. Oh man. Yeah, that wind today got kind of strong as well, man. That stinks. Dave Davis, mud. Rain is slowing up, and the spawn, I believe, is slowed up here in the Carolinas. You know, and that's a good point. The mud. So let me talk about that for a minute. So I almost did a video on this, and it just, my camera quit on me. I didn't know it, but that's one thing I've been having an issue with today was with live scope in the mud. The pollen, the junk in the lake. I could not decrease my gain enough. I could not increase my gain enough. All I could find a couple fish in there. I could find trees, but it was just real hard to stay on them. There's so much junk in the lake right now. And I'm sure, Dave, you were probably having that same issue. It's I don't know if it's necessarily slowed up as much. I think those fish are there. I did see them on the bottom, but it was from a distance. But I could not get to them when they were close. I had to have my gain up enough that I can see them in the distance, meaning 20 feet. But once they got up to me, I couldn't turn the gain down enough to see them. It was really bad. It was really bad. So hang in there, brother. It's coming back. I promise you. They are going to spawn. Gibbons is one of my spots. Slab buster, 8 to 12 foot here. Yeah, that's kind of what we were at today. Excuse me. I did great up in the north part of the lake, and then the south. I saw them. They just wouldn't bite. But once again, that was early in the morning. Dude, when y'all see this fog bank I ran into today, Lordy, it looked like I was running into a cloud. You see it forever. But yeah. 903 Fishing, how you doing, man? Thanks again for the, you said happy birthday again, but thanks again. He sent me a text earlier. I appreciate it. Dale, one lake is 90,000 acres. Good God almighty. That's a big old lake, brother. You know, the thing is just keep you're working on them, man. You got 4 lakes to deal with. I'm just really mainly focusing on one, and the issue is, the reason is for me because it's 15 minutes away from my house. So if I had closer lakes, I didn't have to get up an hour early, I'd probably be at those other lakes and be doing the same thing you're doing. You know, the great thing with it is if like our lake, the main lake I do is pretty much a north-south lake, where one of the other lakes is the east and west. And if I was smart, I'd look at the wind and see which way it's going and go fish from there. I don't do that. I have enough coves that I can hide away from the wind, but having 4 lakes is not a bad thing, man, at all. My brush pile, is that the one that got moved that I fished? Terry, where's my lighter? Nice song. Thank you. Better than I can do. Bring the guitar down to Tennessee with you next week. Man, I ought to. Jared, are you going to be there? If you are, you got to make sure you come meet me. Where's a good place on Palestine to start? Okay. Asking for a friend. It depends on what you're doing. If you are fishing spawn right now around the villages or at the villages marina, and Irene's probably going to kill me for that, but around the villages marina, they were catching a bunch of them today, just right along the bank. A couple feet out, they'd throw a cork out, pop it back, and then it would go down. I watched a whole bunch. I know one guy caught about 40 of them. So, I mean, he didn't keep them all, but he caught about 40. So he had his cooler full of his 25 that's on the limit, but he just kept fishing because he had a great time with it. So that's where I would start. If you're looking to fish after the spawn, if you have a boat, one of my favorite places when I didn't have my bass boat, I would go out. There's some sunken bridges. I would go out. There's a middle one off of 315 in Chandler. The middle one's out of water, and you can park on there. That's the deepest part of the creek that goes through there. Actually comes through, goes underneath the bridge, and then back out. And it's kind of hard to explain on here, but I've caught, man, hundreds of crappie on that bridge. So, in fact, I will be doing a video there after the spawn's over with a way of fishing that an old man taught me one time, and I've looked on YouTube, and I've not found it anywhere. So I will be doing a type of fishing with basically all I got to do is buy a hook and line, and yeah, keep an eye out for it. It'll probably come this summer. I'd say June timeframe. So hopefully that will help you out, man. I don't know if you have a boat or not. If you have a boat, then really anywhere north Lake Palestine in the Stump area is pretty good. That's where I caught the fish this morning. They weren't big. They were all legal, but they weren't huge. Now in Ledbetter area, which is what's called Lake Palestine Resort, back up in there, great place, huge fish, but I couldn't catch them today. Caught about 5 of them there. Fished for about 2 hours, caught about 5, but every one of them was a good 14, 15 inches. So great fish. Hopefully that will help you out, man. Slab Buster is so crazy muddy here. All the rain we had, they dropped off 6 foot. I'm getting good at muddy water fishing. Yeah, man. They really hadn't dropped off here. They just kind of they've gone down. They're on the bottom. So that's what's happening here, man. They're on the bottom. John, we need to hit Lake Tyler. Well, John, that's the lake I was talking about. I might try it again. I hadn't fished that in 2 years because of that one issue. I know where some good brush piles are out there, and I don't have a problem doing it. I get tired of fighting people, but we can do it for sure. PFG Fishing, man, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Go check his channel out as well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you'll check his channel out as well. Thanks so much for the birthday wishes, brother. Slab meant the guy saying it was a brush pile we were fishing. I got you. I thought you were talking about yours. Oh, you're heading to Real Foot tomorrow. Sweet. Man, you should have a good time there. I love Real Foot. Shallow lake. But make sure you go into Boyette's and ask for Chad and tell him that Chris Gill told you to come in and say hi. So you won't go wrong eating at Boyette's. I'm sure you know that already. William C. Me and fog are not good. I'll tell you what, dude. It's not, man. I wish I had that video up. I'd show it to you right now. It was bad this morning. I mean, it literally looked like a wall because it just started in one spot. It wasn't just a slow incline to it. It just was boom. But oh, cool. You're going Tuesday. Sweet. Maybe I'll see you next week then. Text me when you get a chance, Irene. Let me know how long you're going to be there. So I'll come see you. So Jared, good. You're going to be there. Sweet. Yeah, man, make sure you come see me. Because obviously you know what I look like if you're watching me, but I have no idea what you guys look like. So for sure, come by and see me, okay? Say hi. Said Watts Bar is going to be washed out Wednesday. He's supposed to get 2 inches of rain. Temps are going to, yeah, I heard that. Hopefully it will stabilize for the tournament. You know, as long as that rain's not, as long as the rain comes in, it's not cold. As long as the cold front comes in after the rain, hopefully it will be not bad. It won't put it back too far. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. Whether I catch a fish or not, it's going to be a good time. So, but yeah, I definitely want to meet you, man. So definitely come in, come by and say hi, okay? Always Boyette's. A visit when I'm down there. Sweet. Tell Chad I said Chad Hearn is his name. So his mom is part owner in the place. He manages the place and good guy. So make sure you go say hi to him. I agree. It's community property when it gets dropped in, man, for sure. Wash hands. Happy birthday. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Scott Pace, how you doing, brother? Unfortunately, we're about to head out of here. I'm glad you're in, though. So go back and watch the first part if you're in the, I think, man, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Scott, you're the one who, hold on. Yes, I believe you're the one who won the hat last week. So, yeah, send me an email back. I got your email, but let me know if you want this one with the gray back. I got the same one with a white back, and then I don't have it with me, and then I've got the solid cap. So let me know. I got them in yesterday, and Saturday. So I'll send you whichever one you want. So shoot me an email back and let me know which one you want, and I'll pop in the mail to you, okay? Walking on Water, how you doing, man? Dude, y'all go check his channel out. What's he up to now? Let me look. This guy started from nowhere, and I don't know if y'all can still see me. I just got off the deal, but let's see. Here we go. Pulling him up right now. This guy started from hardly anything. Dude, he's at almost 4,000 subscribers. If y'all have not checked him out, definitely go look at his channel. Great guy, awesome guy, and great content, man. He's got some good stuff out there. So definitely go check him out, okay? Slab likes the gray back one. Yeah, I do too, man. This was my prototype, so I got to keep that. That's the one they made. So these are the Richardson style 112. That one is, and this is the Richardson. No, this is the Imperial. Anyway, these two are Richardsons, and man, they're good hats. I love them. But they gave me that one just because that was the one they did the test drive on, and I like them both. So I like the full thing, but when I'm out fishing, I'll probably go with that one. So anyway, let me know which one you want, buddy. All right, cool, man. Well, I think we're about done. I've been on for an hour, 30 minutes. I'm going to go in and say hi to the family. We had a quick a quick dinner together. And then my wife had a live show for her Mary Kay, and I had this one. So we hadn't spent any time together. My son's in there now, and I'm going to go hang out with them. I appreciate y'all for joining. Thank you so much. And guys, if y'all are going to be at the tournament, please make an effort to come by and say hi to me. I love meeting the subscribers that are out here. Every one of y'all is important. Kind of like Matt said, you guys are what makes this keep going. I mean, really, if not, I'd just be doing a bunch of videos for myself, but you guys have become a family. You really have. I see so many of the same people on here every time. Y'all joke around with each other like Matt and I do, and I love it. So thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for being here every week. Thanks for watching the channel, and man, I love it, guys. Thank you so much. There you go, Heidi, one of my moderators, for being on. Thanks for being on here for Sergeant's birthday. Have a fabulous week. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great week, and we will see y'all next Monday. It's going to be a short live. I'm going to go live. It's going to be a short one, though, because I'm getting up at like 4 in the morning and driving to Watts Bar, Tennessee. It's about a 12 to 13 hour trip for me, but I'm going to do it, and it's going to be fun. So hopefully I'll be packed before then so I can go to bed early. I see a bunch of happy birthdays. Oh, wait. My Tabasco is on the way, Terry. Thank you. Woo! I love my Tabasco sauce. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night. We'll catch y'all next week. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate it. Have a good night.